Yeah,
Shelter
Scarlett
is
sounds amazing.
one of my best friends. She's like the
Oh,
nicest woman in the world.
she's great.
Basically, what happened is live music in Bakersfield is like non-existent.
Oh,
And like there's only a handful of venues here in town that'll actually book live music. And then
okay.
there's even fewer that'll book, hip hop or rap, which is the genre of music that I make. So, what I wanted to do was to showcase that Bakersfield has a lot of good rappers here in town, not just me, of course,
Right.
even though I am the best. So, I wanted to showcase them and I wanted to show the city of Bakersfield that we could come together for a good cause, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I love it.
And I ended up choosing Temblor because I wanted to be different. Because
Hmm.
most, like 95% of the hip hop shows here in town, go to Jerry's Pizza downtown off of Chester. So I was like, let's do Temblor and let's show them that we can do this and be different and yada yada. And unfortunately, it, that didn't go according to plan the way I planned.
No.
And before I go into this any further, I'm going to preface this by saying that I am not knocking Temblor in any way. Anyone watching this or listening to this right now can look at Temblor's Instagram feed from September of 2019 and see exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, they wanted to charge me X amount of dollars to rent their space for a couple hours that night, which I was totally cool with. And then I was under the assumption that it was going to be like a collaborative show. Like I was gonna promote it, they were gonna promote it, and we were all gonna meet in the middle. You follow what I'm saying?
I do.
So I sent them the flyer of everything, of all the performers' names on it, and they only posted it one time. They only posted it on Instagram one time, and that was heartbreaking. It really was.
Yeah, when you put a lot into an event and
Yeah, and
especially
just
start leaving, it's
like
tough.
I said, people can go and look on their Instagram feed of September of 2019 and only see it one time. And basically, the reason why it failed was because they weren't as passionate about it as I was, which is totally fine. But I just wish, in hindsight, that they would have been more forthcoming about it. Like, hey, this is what's going on. We got, this show coming up and that show coming up, and your show's kind of in the back somewhere. Yeah, it was just disheartening to put all that into it, tell all these
Me, I had
people.
to sneeze.
Bless you. But yeah, it was just disheartening to put all these resources into it, tell everyone about it, and then, have nothing to show for it. So you discovered me that way.
That is how I discovered you. Yes. And long story short, that's how I discovered you. And I saw like some of your YouTube videos online and I pitched the story to my